Okay, I do believe we're all set to go, so I will give myself the audio check and then we'll get started. And I also realized I left my microphone on during the intro. Doesn't seem to pick up though. At least I'll be able to know if I can hear myself better, so there it is. Yeah, I can hear myself fine, it's just that for whatever reason on OBS I cannot see my stream chat. It's malfunctioned, but thankfully I have my smartphone to help me figure all that out. So tonight we are going to be making it ever closer to our hometown. It's not much further now, so because we've been in a situation where I've been repeatedly catching up to my practice file a lot faster than I was expecting over the last few streams, tonight we're gonna see if we can end this. We're gonna see if we can make it all the way to Excalibria, make it to Cartagena, and stop Starcon once and for all. So that's the plan tonight, so brace yourself because this very well could be the finale tonight. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation and possibly even the conclusion of Let's Play Sword of Vermilion live. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and get that going. I also need to turn my TV volume up, because I always forget to do this every time. And also make sure I've got my trusty guide at my side, just so that I don't get lost, because yeah, the last part of this is going to get pretty nuts. Okay, so looks like we are all ready to begin. So let us now be on our way, but before I do, I need to just check if there's anything else of note I need to get my hands on. Not look like it. Alright, so yeah, looks like we're fine here, so let's go. So I will also point out as well that off camera, because of the difficulty of what's to come, I did make it a point to grind Matthias up to level 26. So we are actually a few experience levels away from maximum, but it's kind of needed given what we're about to get ourselves into, so let's do this. Along the way, we'll be still fighting off various things, using the aerials to clear myself a path. So we're gonna keep to the left here. I'm sure I'll just whack you guys with the sword, why not? You can this way, because yeah, one aerials, wave of aerials is not enough to kill the Cyclops. But aerials is still strong enough to one-shot most enemies. Next we have the Will-O-Wisps. And they can also be one-shot. So off we go. Oh, more Cyclops rather. Oh, it's a full house. Okay, I'm gonna back off on these guys for now. But they won't let me leave. Alright, fine. Didn't want it to come to this, but so be it. If you insist. You're not to writhe in pain as I take them out. And also try not to do that. But it's so easy to do in this game. Alright, so I'll talk to the old man here, but we've already spoke with him before. Use Banshee Powder only when you're in mortal danger. Alright, now we have magicians, but these guys have scatter shots, so I'm content to walk away from them. We'll pass through a brief forest as we continue to make our way through the mountains. Now we have new Cyclops. Yeah, they're all trying to crowd me here. And it worked. Thankfully, I was able to turn around just in time, and now they're all suddenly running for their lives. And, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I saw what he was doing. He was surrounding me, and he did a good job of it. Alright, off we go. Yeah, nothing really of note. So we're good. We won't worry about the punching brains. But they'll let me know that they're still here. So get away from that. Alright, round the corner, and now we're running blind again. So there are two different paths we can take, but we want to go down here. They both lead to the same destination, but we want to go down. The reason we want to go down is because they both go to the same tunnel, but the path that goes down actually moves us forward, but the one that's up top just puts you in a continuous loop. And so you have no choice but to leave. Alright, so now that we're in the tunnel, let's go ahead and get this going. We'll begin by lighting up the room. And off we go. Got a will-o-wisps to fight. Yeah, getting the itchy trigger finger, but it's kind of expected at this far stage of the game. Yeah, it's not worth it if it's just one. But it is if it's possibly 3 or more, but yeah, it's the ones that will warp randomly. Yeah, look at these things. And sometimes you just gotta be patient. More will-o-wisps. 3 again. Ah, can't touch it. Yeah, not quite MC Hammer, but you know. Go. Alright, so I do want to turn to the right first, so I can show off the what's over here. Oh, no, yeah, they're all meeting in the same spot. Yeah, you're gonna warp somewhere. Just gotta try and follow you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're running for your life, but I ultimately got you. All right, this way first. Oh, gargoyles. And I had a feeling it would be a full pack. Well, they're not hurting me as badly as they did before, but still. And that's the sort of thing I kind of want to use the aerials on. So open this. And we'll up ourselves to the map. Alright, there we go. So, those, so yeah, the ladders you see here, are not as much of a worry for me. Oh wow, wow, it hit the one on the far side, but not the close one. Alright, so now, forge over this way. Alright, so we've made it through that part of the tunnel, but there's still more tunnel. So I gotta go back to this. Then zigzag our way through the mountains. I think we've crossed the Pink Magicians before. Can't remember if we have or not. Whoa, look at him go. He went right by me. It's like he was a ghost. And he's running for his life now. Wow. Yeah, you got some agility on you, so we want to go over to where the woods are first. Find the old man. We don't want to open him. Lost again? Well, here's a map of the area. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's the continuation of the tunnel on the left. Oh, yeah, it's gonna get probed. That was still happening. Alright. Light up again. Check to make sure I'm in the right spot. Alright, here we go. Straight through first. And now we have green eyeballs. And we'll just let our Arios do its thing. Now we have red mushrooms. And these are spore spitters, so I will leave them alone. Alright, open the chests. Here's what the map is. We ultimately gotta get all the way over there. There were no additional floors, we just gotta get this situation dealt with. So yeah, it's not just one tunnel, it's two. Alright, go. And pink magicians. Turns out they're only going to hit me for 1 point apiece, but hey, Aerial's still a good screen clearing spell to have. And we are actually at the point now where we can get a stronger spell than this, but it's not really all that necessary unless you're new to the game. And you need something for safety, but it costs 25 MP, and it's basically a screen nuke. But this only costs 9 points, and it's a lot more efficient in terms of costs. Yeah, show me where you're going. And I'll cut you down. And no need to go to any of the dead ends. Just forge onward. Probably didn't even need to do that, but yeah, as you can see, those green eyes hurt. They hurt a lot. Alright, onward. Got will-o-wisps again. Let's come down as they pop left and right. Whoa. Someone got right in my face. We'll have to deal with more. And can I get them both before they go away? No, because I touched them first. Where are you going? This way. And I still touched you. That was a bad miss. Yeah, that was a bad miss. Alright, we emerged. Now we gotta make our way through the forest. And deal with all the freaks over here. Yeah, left and right and going to where we need to go next. And Cyclops. I'll cut you down. Even if you touch me for 60 points. I can still beat you without magic. Yeah, because it takes at least 2 Arios, as I said, to beat them. We gotta be careful. We gotta make sure we make it to the end. go. Yeah, take a look at this now. Stay away from you guys. I think I need to go down actually, not up. Oh, full house. Try and get away before they surround me. Trying and slow down. Ouch. Well, now you're over this way. If I can just line you up, you'll be easy pickings. But yeah, I see you coming on top of me. Go away. Yeah, got you running scared. Yeah, now we have another tunnel. Yeah, 3 tunnels. Okay, so make sure I've got this all set up, because yeah, there's still more to do around here. Alright, so I want to make sure I know exactly where I'm going. Alright, let's do it. Eyeballs. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get out of there as fast as I can. And now I need to be a little more safe with my magic. Because I don't have as much of it now. Make sure I'm going the right way. Now they're sticking it out. I want to make sure I'm going in the correct direction. Alright. I think I know where we're going. I'm not even gonna bother going to the right. Yeah, the map is over there, but I'm not even gonna bother with it. And this time I will use the magic as I go. Yeah, because it's actually not that far to leave. Now we gotta get out of the spiral, so we've completed our 3rd tunnel. Oh, no, not that way. Yeah, not that way. So, more brains. Yeah, probably should have gone to the right. But made that a lot more dramatic. So yeah, we got our next town. Break for it. And what we got next? We have Cyclops. Yeah, we'll fight you. Helps when you guys run into each other. This is always a useful thing to have happen. Now, brains. Whoa. Yeah, this time I did run to the right, and this time that's both where they were. Yeah, give them credit. They're making sure I don't get to town. They're taking every step possible to do that. Oh, just one. Alright. You're mine. Hello there. And no, I don't want to open you. You're not a treasure chest. So Sarkon is the pawn of evil. Yeah, I don't doubt you. Oh, wow. Yeah, what happened to this place? Yeah, it's a freaking mess in here. Yeah, there is a castle, but it's been laid to ruins along with everything else. There's only one survivor here. Sir! Long have I waited for you. This is Excalabria, your birthplace. Oh man, like we knew that Excalabria was in a bad way when Sarkon came, but damn. I am Nute. I was one of your father's most loyal servants. May I see the rings? Certainly. Oh no, this ring of earth is a fake! Return to Swaffham for the true ring! You mean that moron swindled us again? Yeah, the guy who kept telling us to go and be his errand boy, and then it turns out he gave us a fake ring. Yeah, so now we gotta go all the way back to Swaffham and deal with that moron again. Yeah, I'm coming for my revenge! But it looks like someone's already beat us to it. Wow. Yeah, and look who's here! After you left, the hordes of Cartagena swarmed over our walls and destroyed fair Swaffham. Only I remain. My people have been killed or driven away. The monsters stole my treasure and the true ring of earth. Only you can stop them now. Yeah, and when you try and talk to him again, there is no answer. Do we call this karma? Yeah, you swindled me, and then your talent gets laid to waste, and you die too. Yeah, we can't even go back straight away. So, instead, before we advance further, let's just go and recover at a town where we can recover. And thankfully Deepdale, which we went to a few streams ago, has an inn that's right near the entrance. So we will pay for the 28 Kims for the room. Yeah, of all the things that happen, yeah, I look much better this morning, but the last two towns, not so much. So now, yeah, we gotta let the guy Nute know that we're not getting him a true ring. Yeah, this is kind of disappointing. Yeah, hi there, Nute. I am so sorry. Swaffham in ruins? That is terrible news. We don't have much time. There are 3 rings of good left for you to find, and Sarkon has them all. Crap. He inherited the Ring of Power and stole the Ring of Sun and of the Ring of Earth. Now you must hunt down Sarkon and wrest the rings from him. You can get information in the towns along the way. And when you want to talk to him again, he'll basically say the same thing, but he does have something else to say after you cycle through the text. So, yeah, he inherited the Ring of Power and stole the Ring of Sun and the Ring of Earth. Now you must hunt down Sarkon and wrest the rings from him. You can get information in the towns along the way. Oh, I thought he said more. I thought he had more dialogue than that. Alright, never mind. But yeah. Welcome home, Sir Mathia. So, now we have to continue on. So now, to the east, we continue. Deal with the Cyclops Like getting each other stuck. Ow. Yeah, the way that they use their tactics, it may not be smart, but it's working. Yeah, they're successfully pushing me back here. Now they're running. They're running. Whoa, nice juke. But yeah, there it is. There's level 27. And more Cyclops. Yeah, this time throw some aerials at you just to weaken you guys, soften you up a bit. So you're still getting good damage right now. I may have gained a level, but you're still hitting hard. Yeah, but they're taking 260 points off me in one fight. Alright, onward. So once again, we're wandering. We're wandering aimlessly. Now we have legitimate gray matter to worry about. And it'll keep coming. Well, I did hit one of them successfully. Now, we'll go over here first. Oh, now we got new Gorgons. Yeah, new colors for these guys. And they're hitting for 60 points. And gray matter again. But yeah, as you can see, Ariel still does a very good job on a lot of enemies. Oh, will-o-wisps. We'll just push you aside this time around. Hello there. Why do I keep thinking these are treasure chests? Lost again? Well, here's the map of the area. Thank you. Yeah, it's just 2. 2's not a big deal. You know, well, we won't bother with the gray matter. Even if... Actually, we will. It's just one of them. But he's still hitting hard. Ouch. I'm kind of eating my words here. Now, this way. Yeah, sure. I like how they just spin back like that. Oh, more Gorgons. Full house. Just getting wiped out almost entirely on their own. I want to make sure of something. Alright, I have what I need. And more Gorgons. So many of them at once. And they just keep coming, one step at a time. At least the numbers are dwindling on every encounter. Still hurt. They're still hurting. Now we got these brains again. And already they're getting the touch. Yeah, they're right on top of me with that. And more of these guys. Let's only see this. Make sure I'm going the right way here. Trying to not be misled by my guide. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if I go over here, there is something of note. Wipe you all out first. gray scorpions. And yeah, they're gonna hurt. In case you're wondering why didn't I take more damage, it's because for precautionary reasons, I put the poison shield back on. Money this time. Yeah, $99.99 because they're too cheap to make it a full 10,000. And gray matter. Let's go. And then switching it over. They're both up top. And they're gonna hunt me down. Alright, go to the next town on the list. Get back here. So here's the next town, and thankfully this place is still intact. And yeah, as you surmise, this is not Cartagena. The village of Hastings stands before you, warrior. Indeed it does. So first order of business, come over here to magic. So we do have a few options, including Sanguio, which is a full heal. Terrafisi is the screen nuke I was talking about, but yeah, 70,000 Kims. It's not that worth it unless it's your first time in the game and you really want to get the experience. And the other spells aren't really all that valuable, so I will buy a Sanguio once I actually press the correct button. So yeah, I'll hold on to Sanguia and Sanguio. Here's where the inn is located. So this is the last inn, actually. And it goes for 250 Kims, but we can more than cover it. Alright. Now we have to find notable people to speak to. Because some of them are very important for us to advance further. So we'll first talk to this guy. I escaped the destruction of Excalibria. I knew a hero would arrive one day. A hidden treasure that lets you see the land without maps. I buried it under a tree in Excalibria. It may still be there. Then there's also this gentleman. Welcome, Prince Mathia. I was once a servant of your father's. Though you may not realize it, someone you thought an enemy is truly a friend. He stole something of yours, but only to craft it into a more powerful form. Visit him again, as you desperately need his creation. Sure I do. See, I want to make sure I speak to all the right people here. Because not everything is necessary. There are some things that are, but others that aren't. I want to speak with this deacon over here. You need a pass to get into Cartagena. I hear that one can be obtained in Barrow. And that's information that we legit need. an item shop here, among other things, but I don't think there is a weapons store. Yeah, it's lots of shops here, but no weapons store by the looks of it. So, using the information that we just obtained, we're going to get ourselves some specific special abilities and items. First order of business is to go back to Excalibria. So, yeah, we will travel back there. So, in front of this dead tree, we have to face it from this side. And we have to seek. Yeah, we haven't done any seeking in the whole game. But now we found the Titania's mirror. So that is now part of our collection. So yeah, they did mention we also need a pass from Barrows, so we will now travel there. Yeah, it's not that far back, all things considered. So in order to find the pass to get to Cartagena, we have to come down here to the far right of the map. Speak with this young lady. There's a hidden road into the forest. It is near the church. Take it to get to Uncle Tibor's house. Yeah, it's literally right where she is. Yeah. Secret passage! So here's where Uncle Tibor is. You wish a pass to allow you into Cartagena? Are you willing to pay 50,000 kims? Yeah, this doesn't come free, but it's worth it. Don't tell anyone you bought it from me. Noted. Nice. I just need to find my way back. There we go. So now we'll head on out of town and travel somewhere else. In this case, we're going to go and make a run back to Malaga. So if you remember a few streams ago, we willingly gave up our money and sword to a swindler in town. So it's time we revisited this freak of nature. If I can remember where he is, he's at the bottom of the map. He's over here. Yeah, he sold us some random items, but wouldn't tell us how much they cost. Hey you, I'm back. At last, I can explain my actions. I took your sword and gold so that I could create the sword of Vermilion for you. I was rude to you because the spies from Cartagena might have suspected me otherwise. Here is the sword of Vermilion, the most powerful weapon in the world. Use it wisely, my prince. Oh, thank you. Yeah, all that's to get the namesake of the game. So yeah, shall we? Mathia removed critical sword and readied Sword of Vermilion. And as far as other armor is concerned, there is still better armor and a better shield we can get our hands on. There is another item that can also be obtained, but it's not going to be all that necessary because it requires you to remove a curse, but we don't necessarily deal in cursed items. Unless you're really wanting to do some really elaborate stuff where you deliberately get yourself cursed, then that's fine. But by and large, if you are good enough, you don't really need it. So we'll go back to Hastings. And in Hastings, there's actually another thing that you can do that also would give you an opportunity to break the game, but we want to try and keep this fair. rest first. Alright. And then we'll save before forging onward. Hi there, Father. I've returned. We'll go ahead and save the game. And there it is. I just want to make sure, because this is the last time where you can buy weapons and armor. Actually, there was an opportunity to get a better shield, but did I actually ever... no, I didn't, because I never bought it. There was a better shield available in Swaffle, but now the window of opportunity has been closed. But that's okay, we should be fine without it. At least I hope we are. Okay, so before we forge onward, I will put the dragon shield back on. It is the best possible shield I can get for myself right now. Alright, so... I got the map on right. Got the map I'm looking for, so let's forge onward. Nope, nope. Yeah, not that way. I got you to deal with. Yeah, I want to try and save my aerials for when it's worthwhile. Break for it. Alright, so we're gonna hold left. Or at least we'll try to. Alright, killed it with an Arios in time. So, this is where Titania's mirror comes into play. So you can use the mirror, and it shows you the glowing map of the area. But once you get into a random encounter, it deactivates and you just go back to wandering blindly. Yeah, I got touched. But not poisoned. So yeah, by and large, we won't really be using the Titania's mirror, but if you really want to use it. Gorgons? Oh, wait a minute. Make sure I'm going the right path here. Scorpions again. Yeah, that time I cannot avoid the poison. Yeah, I guess I'll have to re-equip the poison shield for the time being, because we have the scorpions to deal with. Go ahead and heal myself from the poison. And in case you're wondering, the new spell that I got, Sanguio, is a full heal, but for over 30 MP per cost. So, in other words, not something you really need to unless you're desperate. Alright, now we got Magicians. But there's only 2 of them. Yeah, those are the ones with scattershot. Hello there, sir. Learn from the mistakes of Salcon and Eric. What did my father do? Yeah, will we know one way or another, I guess? And scorpions. Yeah, sometimes they'll hit them twice, sometimes it won't. Weave our way through. And now the gray matter doing the punching. Now we got Cyclops. And we'll just hack away. Yep, back. Back, you back! Staying clear of me. I want to go this way because straight forward's a dead end. Yeah. We're not gonna deal with you. We'll deal with you instead. Yeah, he got right in my face there. Alright. Just make sure I'm going the right way here, because it could be easy to get lost. Just 2 Cyclops, I can take them. Ouch. Hello there. I saw your dear mother in Cartagena, but that was many years ago. And that's all you can tell us? Now, more brains. They are, of course, punchers now. Now we have a fork in the road, and we have to take it. So now we're going into a really, really big spiral. You'll find out why in a moment. And that'll be the pink will-o-wisps, the type of will-o-wisp that shoots a shield of fire that goes in a spiral. Purple gargoyles again. This is a big spiral to deal with. I'll just wipe you guys out. More gray matter. Oh, wrong way. And I got touched. Yeah, they punched me. Pink magicians. Well, that one was right in my face. But I showed him. And then more pink will-o-wisps. Yeah, just send them on their way. Yeah, we found a town. In fact, we found the last town. Take a guess where we are. Yeah, we have evil music too. Your past grants you admittance to our peaceful town of Cartagena. Is that why we see people turn to stone? Yeah. She never answered. No kidding. There's only one person in a proper house, and for some reason the music is completely different here. All the men of Cartagena were turned into monsters or soldiers. The women were turned to stone. I hid so that they wouldn't find me. And was that in plain sight, sir? Yeah, it seems like Cartagena didn't know what they wanted to do with that guy. Yeah, don't bother going to any other of the houses because there's no one else. But yeah, Not even little girls are safe from being petrified. They are showing it no mercy here in Cartagena. And there's a reason why I just healed myself here. Yeah, is this Sarkhan himself? Well, hate to break it to you, but it's not him. But, yeah, this kind of gives it away what I'm about to do. Oops, nope. Full screen. Excuse me. Welcome, fool. Sarkhan has gone east to Thule Cave. He asked me to give you a gift. This town is your grave. Prepare to die. Yeah, now we have a crazy dragon to deal with. It's another one of these styles of dragons. Gotta be careful with how we would deal with them, but just like that, in a few strokes thanks to our Sword of Vermilion, he's gone just like that. And with that, 30,000 Kims and 25,000 experience points. Yeah, what do you think of me now? You may have bested me, but you will never defeat Sarkhan. And with that, he dies. Alright then. Yeah, gotta make our way through this elaborate town. It's basically like an evil Amsterdam. I'm not gonna compare it to Venice. Although you probably could if you really wanted to, but we gotta come back to this guy. Sarkhan fled as you approached. He went east to the cave of Thule. I stole the key that you need to get into the cave. Here, it is yours. Thank you very much. And this guy has no clue. He's the last soldier guarding the place. So by virtue of getting enough experience points, I got myself to level 28. So there we go. Alright. So now that we have a full set of health, let's forge onward. Yeah, we won't worry about you guys. We know where we gotta go next. Oh, look out. Punching for 28 points apiece. Yeah, in order to get to Thule Cave, we gotta leave the spiral entirely. Oh, it's just one of them. That's not a big deal. Yeah, I keep expecting it'll be two of them. We will get rid of you guys, though. Alright, onward. Send you guys out. And I will use the Titania's Mirror to give you an idea of what we're getting ourselves into. Use the Titania's Mirror. Yeah, this is how we have to get to Thule Cave. It is 2 full screens of going through this zigzag mountain pass in order to reach the cave that's all the way down there in the corner. That's how much ground we have to cover. I'm gonna try to be a little more stingy with my magic right now. Well, I got away from that, thankfully. Because, yeah, obviously, at this point, the enemies hurt a lot. Yeah, I'll try to be stingy with my MP after spamming it like crazy. really hoping to find, like, large groups of enemies, not just enemies that come in ones and twos. They do exist, but they're not as prevalent at this particular location. Yeah, now we have new gargoyles. But there's just one of them, and man, he's fast. Yeah, they're done messing around, or the Cyclops, rather. Yeah, they're not gargoyles, they're Cyclops. Yeah, we gotta go through this over and over again. Stay clear of you. They'll just keep coming. Yeah, try not to get punched. Because it takes more than one shot of Arios to beat them. Yeah, let's see if we can't wear you down a little. Yeah, well, at least get myself some experience points. Yeah, it's just one of you. Yeah, I would have taken my shot if I wasn't so scared. Yeah, sure, we'll use it this time. Cyclops. Oh, yeah, that's what I expected would happen. Thankfully we got through that. Now we have yellow eyeballs. At this late stage, now they're turning yellow. Sure. Ugh. Still hurting me for a lot, though. So turn the gate corner, and there it is. Here's Dual Cave. So first order of business is to light it up. And here's where we use the key we just obtained. So the key unlocked it. And we'll open the door. Yeah, as mentioned before, we can use the Titania's mirror in here. But even that is about to become obsolete. Oh, wait a minute. That can't be used here. For some reason, I thought that could be used in the underworld. Yeah, I'm stupid. Alright, so just want to check the map. So we'll go this way first. And more pink will-o-wisps. Yeah. Take care of you that way. Yeah, we already have someone to talk to. Yeah, and you can probably tell he's not on our side. So, we'll take the quick save. Yeah, I'll be 20 points short of max, but it's hopefully we'll be fine. Okay, so let's talk to this guy. Once again we meet, young fool. It was I, Luther, who devastated Swatham. Yeah, this was one of the two guys in Malaga who was trying to get the throne for themselves. After I kill you, I'm off to visit Wycliffe. How dare you? Yeah, it's the big, scary Cyclops from before. hopefully we can stay out of his shots of thunder and lightning. And he's down. It takes 25,000 Kims and 30,000 experience points. And in so doing, is at level 29. Yeah, we made it to 999 HP. And we'll go ahead and also open the treasure chest. And get the gold key. Which we now need to use, but before we do... I had a feeling it would be a swarm of bad guys. So yeah, let's use that gold key. And open the gates. And within. We open it up, and here's the ring of power that they were talking about. Now, unfortunately, we do still have to use the key. You can't just throw it away. It doesn't disappear after you use it. Alright. So, next order of business is to walk past that, because now that chest is empty. So we want to come over here. Deal with the gray matter. Nope. Yeah, now they're reaching for me. Alright, so we want to come down here. Then we want to hang a left. We need to come over here and over here. It's just one of you. So we want what's in this treasure chest. Yeah, we can't talk to an inanimate object. We do find the Mirror of Atlas. But we can't carry anymore. Do we want to drop something? Yes. We have too many keys. We're gonna start dropping keys. So now we'll go ahead and use the Mirror of Atlas. It's a one-time usage, but we have maps of the whole world. Yeah, in literally the last dungeon of the game, do we find the one item that now shows us everywhere we can possibly go, and we don't need to find random maps in order to keep going. So, yeah, kind of a very helpful thing to get at this late stage. Alright, so now we've got that. Yeah, remind myself of where I'm going. Yeah, now we have new magicians. We're adding on here. So we want to forge onward and go this way. And then we'll walk backwards into this ladder. And as you can see, there's another gate over here. Run. I got you. And let's keep spamming. Let's keep spamming areas. It's only 9 points. And 9 points doesn't bother me that much. And so now we have a little girl. Yeah, remember the trickster from before? Before we deal with you, though, we will go ahead and use Sanguia twice. Yeah, we'll do this again. Yeah, I'm just content on wanting to see this through to the end. You'll die! Yeah, it's another dragon. Make sure we're careful where it's landing. Ow! Because, yeah, one touch for 300 points! But ultimately, we got it. Yeah, 350 points of damage from just one touch. Just to give you an idea of how lethal those things are. So, we'll go ahead and open this treasure chest. And find a bronze key. Which we'll now use over here. Yeah, we're kind of going out of order here, but it's kind of convenient that the gold key was located right at the start. And we'll go ahead and open this chest. Open this chest. And here's the true Ring of Earth. We finally got it. It only took a freaking eternity. Alright, so now... I'll make sure I know where I'm going to the next spots. Because, yeah, we may have to do a little more elaborate navigating to get to this next point. Make sure I'm following the map correctly. Okay, so if I do that... I'm having a hard time reading this map. Yeah, I should not be having this much of a hard time reading it. Okay, I think I know where I'm going. Yeah, air quotes. Cyclops. They're just charging hard at me. These are guys I really want to kill for the experience. Hey there, Bubba. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Alright, so more spell casting. Yeah, I have to use my smartphone to read chat tonight because it's not showing up in OBS. For some weird reason. Alright, so now... more Cyclops. Heads up! And... yeah, look at them all getting stacked. Yeah, this probably would have been a good place for Terrapisi to be used, but we're not going to be using it. We shouldn't need to use it. We did find something. What are they giving me? Metal armor, which I don't actually need. Well, yeah, all things considered, I don't really need that suit of armor because it's much weaker. Alright, deal with these magicians. Look out! And this guy seems to be lost, but this is what he can do. And as you can imagine, it hurts. A lot. Alright, so now we'll moonwalk down to the next ladder. I was about to say, did I still take damage from that? And the answer is yes, I did. 80 points worth. Alright, so we want to go over here now, to the left. Before we do, though. Yeah, look out! Alright, so over here. We got the secret armor, which we are definitely taking and equipping. Also, I should put the dragon shield on. That would be a good idea at this point. I don't have to worry about scorpions anymore. Let's put on the secret armor. I mean, it is literally a secret because it's literally in the last dungeon of the game. Alright, more Cyclops. Oh, it's just one. Yeah, scaring me for no reason. How could you? Alright. Now this ladder. And then back into this ladder. Yeah, here's where the next gate is. Gotta deal with more of this. Yeah, get him again. Yeah, I think I'm about to be close enough to do this. Sangria. Because, yeah, around the corner and run into this guy. So, yeah, as you can imagine, more crap is about to happen. So you are here at last. Do you remember me? I am Thor! Yeah, this is the other guy aside from Luther who was trying to take the throne of Malaga. I asked Sarkon to turn me into a monster. Now my revenge will be sweet. We'll see about that. Yeah, it's similar to the demon that we had to fight where we had to dodge the fireballs and where they're all very painful. Alright, start swinging. Get the one hand down. Now get the body down. And he doesn't even use the fireballs in the right hand again. And with that, 35,000 Kims and 35,000 experience points. To not only get us to 29, but to now to level 30. And yeah, you can even get to level 31. This is officially max out. So yeah, you would have thought that level 30 would have been where we got maxed out, but nope, it's at level 31. So let's go ahead and open the chest. Because here's where the silver key is. But the inventory's full. We will drop something. Yeah, why don't we keep dropping more keys? Yeah, we never needed this key anyway. Yeah, because it would have been used to do something that we never bothered to do, because it was a side quest that wasn't really necessary. So now we'll go ahead and open the chest. And find our last ring, the Ring of Sun. There we go. I'll go ahead and to show off everything that I've gotten. There it is. All 8 of the good rings that are available in the game. Wisdom, Sky, Wind, Fire, Water, Earth, Sun, and Power! course, we still gotta use keys to leave. Alright, let's go. Yeah, skip the empty treasure chests. Oops. Let's go this way. Alright. Yeah, now there's really no reason to fight enemies anymore because we're now maxed out. Okay, so just want to read the map correctly. So we're gonna go back over here to the left. I'll have to step through the gargoyles because I was expecting a full pack of them. And given how fast they move. So now we're going to use the one ladder we've been skipping the whole time. We'll weave our way through. And now start heading this way. Now we're down in this corner. Yeah, look at them charging hard after me. And they're gonna keep on coming. Yeah, even maxed out, they're still hitting me for 50 points a touch. Alright, so back into this ladder. So now, we're in the upper left corner. Gotta deal with the gray matter. So around the corner. So now we run into a situation where we basically have the check where you have to have all of the essential items, and if you don't, you can't get through. So we gotta start with the bronze key. Open this gate. Go down this ladder. Now we're on the far left of this map. Now we gotta use the silver key. Open the door. And now... Oh, well, not yet. I guess this will be the last line of defense. Make a break for it. Hang left. And open this door with the final key. Yeah, we got the gold key first, but we're using it last. So, want to take a guess what's beyond this particular gate? Let's open the door, but before we go, one last save state usage. Alright, are you ready? Let's go. And find a man in a hood and robe. Yeah, and he's also got some sort of creepy crystal ball, too. Hello there. Finally, you've come, my son. I call you that, though I am only your stepfather. Yeah, this is Sarkhan. We've found the final boss. Your mother is now my wife. Join your rings with mine, and we can rule the world. Yeah, guess what happens if you say yes? It's basically like the OG Dragon Warrior with a Dragon Lord. This will break your poor mother's heart. She loves us both. Why not join our family? Please reconsider! Wow, I'm surprised you would go so far as to say please, but I'm afraid I must decline. Then one of us will die now! And so now it's time for the final boss, but in order to get to Sarkhan, I gotta go through style of boss that I've already fought before. And yeah, these guys don't hurt me much. But I still gotta find my way through. And also dodge the thunderbolts when he uses them. It takes a long time just to reach him. He's just throwing up. Yeah, look at this guy. He's being cheap as hell. It doesn't matter that he's only hit me for a point. But we got him down for Form 1. And yeah, I did say Form 1 because there's more coming. In the form of this. A creepy two-headed monster whose heads respawn as you kill them. The problem is just getting to him is a challenge because the moment he raises his head, he's shooting. You basically have to time your moves so that you can have some chance at getting to him. And while his fireballs don't hurt that much, it's just a pain to actually get to him. So we gotta keep going through his heads one at a time. Yeah, it's not that the damage is low, it's just that this is an annoying final boss. And if you're not careful, you will lose all of your health. Because yeah, I tried to do this earlier in my practice fight at level 27, but my HP was just too low and he was hitting me for a lot more damage than this. And he'll just keep pushing you back over and over again until you finally get through all of his heads. And just getting a just landing a blow's a challenge. Yeah, so sometimes you really got to exercise patience here. Yeah, he seems to be in no hurry to let me make a move. Yeah, look at this. This is how painful and annoying these guys are. One more head to go. And there it is. We have defeated Sarkhan. Even though he's back. Hey, you. You have freed me at last. Long have I been enthralled to the forces of evil. As your father and I collected the rings of evil, we turned evil. Yeah, it turned out that there were many more rings we've had. I turned faster than your father. We tried to fight it, but it was too late. I killed your father and wanted to kill myself, but the evil wouldn't let me. Return to Cartagena, Mathia. Someone special waits for you there. And with that, Sarkhan dies. Yeah, help me take this mask off. Just for once, let me look on you with my own eyes. Let's get out of here. Because yeah, it's not to Excalibria we're going back to, it is back to Cartagena. So yeah, even though the evil music is still playing, everyone is back to normal. The women are no longer turned to stone. The men are all back. Yeah, and even the little girl is no longer petrified. Yeah, we have officially conquered Cartagena. And a whole bunch of ministers are here with us, and as well as this lady.
Mathia, if only Eric could see you now, how proud he would be. As for Sarkhan, I was never his wife. When I refused him, he turned me to stone. Your bravery has freed me at last.
Indeed it has. And what do you all have to say? Please stand in front of the throne and use the rings. The day to heal the world's wounds is upon us. As for everyone else. Now that the rings of good and evil are united, the world can be whole again. Hurry to the throne and use the rings. We want to find out what's being talked about on this side. Because yeah, we're only in 90 minutes into the stream. It is up to you to create the kind of world that Eric and Sarkhan wanted. Place yourself in front of the throne and use the rings. And finally, now you must stand in front of the throne. Yeah, and use the rings, yeah. Only you can banish the evils of the last 18 years. And so, that's what we'll do. Just stand here. And now... yeah, 16 rings. Mathia uses the 16 rings. The 16 rings leave your hands and rise up into the sky. Thousands of brilliant stars gleam down upon you. Yeah, as everything goes to white.
Mother, let's go back to the village where I was raised. Yes, let's do that. You've grown now and you've become important. It's time for you to visit Blade's grave.
Yeah, our surrogate father who died right at the very beginning and sent us on our way. We're giving our mother a hug. Whenever evil oversteps its bounds and threatens to engulf the world, a hero rises to fight darkness. You answer the call this time, and evil has been restored. Who will answer the call next time? Peace now reigns throughout the lands ruled by the sword of Vermilion. You married your princess, whoever that is, because it's never established, and rebuilt Excalibri as the heart of your kingdom. Yet the wise say that evil can never be truly banished. Always it appears in another guise at another time. Yeah, the text moves too fast in one block for me to read it completely, but yeah. Maybe I should put my story down while I am being embraced by my mother. And maybe I should take off my helmet so I can show her what a grown man I've become. And so as we admire the stars above the clouds of the heavens, we bring this game to a close. So, there it is. We have officially beaten Sword of Vermilion and checked off another game from my to-do list that I've been wanting to play for you guys for so many years. Yeah, now we get to move on to another game that is on my list that will be coming eventually, but I do have a game that I do want to do a Let's Play of, and I've mentioned this before, but there is a game that I do want to do a Let's Play of that I've already done, but that was a long time ago, and I want to redo it again because next Saturday is my birthday. And so to celebrate that occasion, I want to do a Let's Play of a game that I played a long time ago, but do it for you guys now that I have the much more advanced technology to give you a game of a run of a Let's Play that is something that I'm sure you'll all enjoy. So as we enjoy the stars twinkling in the skies, we really get to look forward to what's next. And yeah, the game even credits you for playing and beating the game. And if you have two controllers, if you were using an original Sega Genesis, you press A, B, and C and start on the second controller to unlock the sound tests. So we officially have our end screen. And there it is. Sword of Vermilion, another old school RPG that I played a long time ago, is checked off my list. The game that, as I mentioned at the start, was a game I was first introduced to thanks to Nintendo when they had it as part of the Wii Virtual Console. It was great to return to this game after all those years, and I'm definitely satisfied that I can play this for all of you. So, pressing start or pressing a button does not take you back to the title screen. It just leaves you here to be content to admire the stars. So I will do that new Let's Play of a game that I played before next Saturday, and it will be back here on YouTube. But next week, before we get to that, new content has been made available in Genshin Impact. So on Monday, I'm going to go be checking that out. So it'll be back over on Twitch. So if you do not currently follow me on Twitch, please do so. Check out the links in the description, as well as follow me on the socials in order to know when I'm going on the air. And I will look forward to seeing you guys back on Twitch on Monday when we return to Genshin Impact, and next Saturday when we take a game that I've played before on my YouTube channel and do it all over again to celebrate my birthday. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation, and indeed the conclusion, of Let's Play Sword of Vermilion live. So, thanks everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.